So what's up? What's the deal, guys? Welcome to JA News.
It's up.
For today's show, we're covering the latest updates in sneakers. So we're gonna be checking out some upcoming releases from Jordan Brand, Nike, New Balance, as well as Adidas. And of course, it's Friday, so we're talking new music as one of this year's most highly anticipated albums finally dropped. And we got a Ye update. This one seems to have gone over many people's heads, but it looks like the man himself has pretty much just confirmed his next major release. So stay tuned, guys. We got all that plus more, and it's coming right up next. All right, so before we get things started, I need everybody's help. Recently, YouTube has made some changes to their algorithm, and unfortunately, smaller channels like myself are not being presented to the audience that we once were. So if you're rocking with JA News, let me know by showing some love down below. Now, to kick things off, as far as today's major releases goes, Nike dropped the latest colorway for their Ja 1s, which is one of this year's most popular basketball models. So of course, there was a bunch of controversy surrounding this release. Originally, this sneaker featured Ja's slogan, "We ain't ducking no smoke," right across the back. Of course, Nike quickly covered these up with a patch, and it looks like upon the official release, the nickname "We ain't ducking no smoke" has also been officially removed from this release. So rather than having a cool nickname like Fuel or Wet Cement, it looks like these will just be the plain old Ja 1s. But all controversy aside, I feel like this is a great looking sneaker, and it's kind of weird because we haven't heard anything about the Ja 2, so I wonder if Nike plans to debut a new model coming up this season, or if they plan to just release new colorways for these Ja 1s. So Nike also dropped their Ambush Air More Up-Tempo collab today, which is the reimagining of their classic basketball 90s model, but of course in low top form. So you had two colorways drop today. We got the black joints, which closely resemble the OG, and then you have this purple version, which kind of gives a little modern update to this classic model. So it seems so far this collaboration has been a hit, as both of these pairs sold out today via the Nike sneakers app. But as far as my favorite release of the day goes, I gotta give it to the Adidas IIInfinty, which they released the triple black version today. Now this pair originally had a soft launch a couple of weeks back via Packer, so if you missed out on that, you can grab these today. But a fun fact, these actually didn't release via the Confirmed app, but rather just the standard Adidas site. So does that mean that this is a GR release? And speaking of the IIInfinty, it looks like Adidas has released some new upcoming colorways that we should see drop here in the next few months. So let me ask you guys, now that this sneaker has already officially dropped, what has been your favorite colorway so far? For me, I'm rocking with the OG, but let me know if you guys are rocking with these triple black joints or any of the new upcoming colorways. And speaking of Adidas, it looks like they have revealed their next major brand collaboration with Spider-Man. So I know Jordan has put out a few different Spider-Man collabs, which people have seemed to enjoy. But as far as these Adidas joints, rather than being based off the Spider-Verse film, these are actually gonna be based off the upcoming Spider-Man 2 video game. So I don't know why they had to do my man like this, rocking the matching shirt, but unfortunately, these joints just ain't hitting like that. And taking a look at this model, the Ultra Boost 4D, it just kind of makes me think of how much the Ultra Boost has fallen from graces. You guys remember back to the day when Ye was rocking these? It felt like everybody had a pair of Ultra Boosts, but I feel like Adidas confused the consumer by releasing too many different versions of this model. Plus, I feel like the 4D technology never really took off like that. So I guess if you're a Spider-Man fan, you know, these joints are for you, but just a little word of advice, you know, don't rock the t-shirt and the shoes at the same time. And on top of these sneakers, they're also dropping some Spider-Man cleats, which I actually feel like these joints are pretty cool. And as far as New Balance goes, it looks like they're gonna be releasing another debut model. So it looks like this pair will be coming soon in collaboration with Misfits Rep, which is Jaden Smith's brand, and it appears that this sneaker, you know, takes some inspiration from classic New Balance models like, say, the 550, but feature a unique design element, which appears to be this almost like exposed looking midsole. So joints are okay, and it seems like the early reception from the internet is that everybody hates these, and I kind of understand why. But on the contrary, Action Bronson, he was spotted in a new colorway of the New Balance 1906R. Now, it seems like everything that Action Bronson and New Balance put out turns to gold, and it seems like the first impressions based off this look is that people are already rocking with these. And I gotta say, this blue color scheme kind of closely resembles Action Bronson's most recent 990 V6 collab. So no telling if this will be an official release. So stay tuned for more updates on this potential upcoming New Balance collab. And for Nike, Jordan Brand, it looks like we got a first look at the upcoming Air Jordan 3. Midnight Navy is what they're calling these. Now, for somebody that's followed sneakers for years, I've seen the quality of Jordan Brand releases, diminish year after year. But I feel like we've hit an all-time low because just taking a look at these, while the colorway isn't bad, I just feel like these just look cheap. I don't know what it is, but just something about these is throwing me off. So I guess this is what we can expect from the Jordan Brand heading into 2024. And it also looks like Fat Joe, he's teased the red version of the Terror Squad Air Force One. Now, all jokes aside about these, I gotta salute Nike because according to you guys, the quality on these Air Force Ones is A1. So I'm not mad at Nike releasing more colorways. What colorway would you guys like to see drop next for the Terror Squad Air Force Ones? I feel like it's a pretty cool moment for the culture, but Fat Joe, you gotta stop gifting these pairs out to all these weirdos. All right, and it's New Music Friday, so we gotta talk about this new Drake record, For All the Dogs, the highly anticipated album, which was delayed for a couple of weeks now. And then rather than dropping it at midnight last night, Drake delayed the project just a few more hours, which officially released this morning at 6 a.m. on the dot. So all of the streamers, they had to stay up all night in order to give their first impressions on the project, which features a total of 23 tracks. So we got features on here from Tizo Touchdown. We got 21 Savage, which I know by now he's probably tired of being Drake's sidekick. We got J. Cole on the record. We have a feature from Yeet, SZA, of course, Party Next Door. We got Chief Keef on here. That should be an interesting record. Bad Bunny, Sexy Red, and then Lil Yachty. Now, just as a disclaimer, I have yet to listen to this album yet, but based off the first initial impressions via social media, it seems like we got a whole lot of mid right here. And this is coming from Drake fans, respectfully. So it looks like Drake, he might have dropped the album of the weekend, but we'll see if anybody's talking about this project come next week. So of course, with Drake releasing his record, many Ye fans speculated that we could potentially see a surprise drop to release the album's rollout. But of course, that came and went. But as far as Ye updates goes, take a look at this clip right here.
No, I'm not gonna do the rest of it. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, no, it's just the.
Oh no, it's my toes.
The nails.
It's my toes.
Sorry?
It's my toes. I'm not gonna do it. That hurt.
No, I don't understand. So.
Wrap it up. I'm not gonna do it.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
And with the hands?
Nope.
Oh.
Thank you very much. Right. So yeah, I guess you can show them the clip because people know we're doing it already. I just didn't want to. People don't have no idea. Yeah, that part.
But they're my toes. So this funny ass clip right here was uploaded directly to Ty Dolla $ign's IG feed. He then deleted it after like 15 minutes to then just re-upload this to his Instagram stories. But with this image attached to the end of this clip, which has two symbols which stand for Ye and Ty Dolla $ign. So many fans are speculating that this could potentially be the upcoming album cover. So this is a huge update as we've been speculating for months now that a new project is on the way. Many rumors have been circulating from different media outlets, and we've also seen different collaborators flying in and out of Italy, as well as a bunch of different snippets. But while everybody's infatuated with this man getting his toes done, there's a little clip from this clip which actually has kind of went over people's head, where at which the end Ye says, I guess we can show them the clip because people know what we're doing already. And if you ask me, I feel like he's referring to that recent clip that we saw, of that small little snippet from that recent album listening session. So if you ask me, it seems like the album rollout has began and fans can expect to hear new music coming up soon. It's just a matter of when it will release. And with this recent Drake album dropping and many fans calling it mid, it looks like a lot of people are looking for Ye to come back and save the music game. So drop your thoughts on this clip. I feel like we're gonna see some big updates, in regards to this album come next week. So drop your feedback on all of the topics covered today. If you guys haven't done so, be sure to help me out by dropping a thumbs up. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Make sure y'all stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll catch you guys next week for the latest edition of JA News. Love.